actually live. Am I live? I think I am live. Hi, welcome to my channel. I have a brand new channel. I'm excited to be back doing a little YouTube content. If this looks different from what you saw before on my videos, we have moved. We've been here for about 3 months and we're so very excited to be here. We are close to a fairly busy road, so if you're hearing things, that is what it is. We also are figuring out our decorations and painting. Our home was built in the 1800s, the late 1800s, so it's got a lot of charm. It's built very well. The houses back then were built so exquisitely well, let me tell you. So you can see there's some beautiful wood. This is actually this is our bedroom, and it's actually on the main floor, and there's pocket doors that come out, so those are really nice and handy. There's a lot of different doors, as you can see, and we're just loving it and just learning how we want to decorate. So like there's not a lot of pictures and stuff hung up yet because we are going to paint, so we haven't hung up a lot of our pictures and stuff. But I thought I would just come on and just say hi and do a live stream, just see if I remember how to do one and how it comes out, and also to do a little Dollarama haul. So I have a little Dollarama haul. We went to Dollarama. This is actually over a couple days, and actually some of the stuff is from Giant Tiger as well, and then also one of our local pharmacies. We went and I got a couple really good deals there. One of them that I got was this magnesium. So I'm also kind of doing this a little soft spoken because I might do it a little ASMR style. I'm not 100% sure. And also I don't see the chat here, so sorry if you're asking things. I'll reply to you in the comments later, just because I don't know why the chat isn't showing up, but it isn't. But anyway, so I got some magnesium bisglycinate. I'm not sure what the difference is there, but it was a good deal. There's 60. I'm gonna try it I have restless leg syndrome at night, so I'm gonna try it for that, see how it works. So they look like blueberries. They are blueberry. Actually, it's a new look. There's 60 of them, and it just has elemental magnesium in it, a little bit of stevia to I want to see if I can see why I can't see the chat. Let me see. Oh, I guess chat is putting up. Thank you. Yeah, over the past couple years, I have grown my hair out. After the reborn doll community, yes. I know. I stay a little bit. I hope you're doing well, Jessica, and your kids as well. And you can see Evan back there. I keep up a little bit. I dabble a little bit here and there. So, yeah, I could definitely do with a little brushing up. I like the new Reactor Loop Whoopin'. I don't know who that is, but I like their style of videos. Okay, so one thing I did get was I got a Giant Tiger because I'm a child, and it's a cat. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's the cat dog. It goes on your cell phone. This is like a surprise. These are the ones you can get. I'm actually hoping I get like one of the gray kitties. Anyway, I'm a child and they were on sale, so I grabbed one. So let's open it and see what I get. So I recently turned 35, I wish, 45 in this year, this new year. And so I am perimenopausal, like you would not believe. And so much symptoms from that. So I'm kind of going to discuss it a little bit. Oh, I got the little yellow dog. That's okay though. He's so cute. How does he sit on your phone though? I don't understand it. Is it a magnet? I don't know, but look, he's pretty cute. And actually, he would match my bedroom because it's yellow right now. Okay, so that's one thing I got. A little, just something childish. Something I want to talk about is from Dollarama is this perfume. So it is the Chanson de Vanilla Fragrance Mist. It's a Polynesia. It's for hair and fragrance, hair and body mist. It is, I don't know. It's ethical. It was made in Spain. It smells amazing. Like, you do not even know how good this smells. It's definitely vanilla, but it's not. What are you eating, Bubby? It's definitely vanilla, but it's not like that fake vanilla smell. And then it has an undertone of, I wish it said like what it was. I'll have to maybe look it up. There's not a lot of stuff in it, so I mean that's got to be a good sign. There is a little alcohol in it, so. But if you're Canadian and you get from Dollarama, get this because it smells delicious, especially if you like vanilla. And then another thing I got to try is this instant facial exfoliating. This was from Dollarama as well, $5. It has glycerin as one of the ingredients, which is actually really good for your face. And it's made and it's vegan, developed in Canada, so that's pretty good. So I like that. Melatonin from the dollar store. I didn't want the chocolate because the chocolate's kind of gross, but whatever. One thing you can get for a really good deal at the dollar store, I think this was just $3, it might have even been $2.50, is the Dove Body Love, and that's what I use on my skin. And like, this is obviously, I have textured skin and whatnot, but I have natural light here in the window, so I have makeup on, but I find that the Dove works really good on my skin. And I also use Vaseline because Marilyn Monroe used Vaseline. She was an icon of beauty, so she can't be wrong. I decided I want to do like a little pamper on my nails. I'm trying to grow them because I want to have natural long nails for the ASMR aspect of this. I like that sound for some reason. Hi, Anara, how are you? I hope you're doing well. You're the Anara from Yo Mama's Chats, correct? Anyway, color is called Glassy Pink. Got like a little shimmer in it, and this is just clear. Okay, and then I needed a water bottle desperately because I don't know if I don't have something that keeps my water all day long or something to put beside my bed or whatever. I don't drink water. I drink ginger ale, Coke Zero, Pepsi Zero, but not water. And I haven't drank enough water lately. So anyway, I got that. It was $5, and then this was on sale at our pharmacy for what's a lip combo. Oh, okay. So it's just a darker lip liner, and then the lipstick is, where is it? This is my vanity actually that I'm sitting in front of. Let me find the lipstick. Where the heck did I put it? It's this one. It is the Gauche brand in cinnamon. So that's what that is. I'm organizing my makeup up here because we just moved. Well, we didn't just move, but there's a lot of things that I haven't done yet. So these were on for $3.50. So these are the Pure Clean Zero Silicone. And I like Fructis. I don't know if there's a better shampoo out there, let me know, but it's doing pretty good for my hair, so I like it. And my daughter really likes the Fructis brand, so. Also, because I want to start doing like my videos, and then again, I got a little tripod from Dollarama, $5. Because my ring light broke during the move, so, and it was like $15 from Giant Tiger, so it's not really big. Yes, we moved. We bought a new home. Our home was built in the late 1800s. So it's a beautiful old century home, and we have a nice little piece of property, and we moved out of the city. So we're very, very thankful for that. We have a huge basement. It's huge, but because this is an older home, the basement is obviously unfinished, and yeah, so it's great for storage. But until we finish it, Yeah, this is all the original moldings. These are actually pocket doors. You can see the door right there. It goes into the wall. So because this is our bedroom and then our living room is right there. Actually, I'll do a little house tour at some point. I do have a few little videos over Christmas that have a little bit of show a little bit of the house in the videos, but it's very much like kind of untouched when it comes to like the doors and stuff. Kitchen, she painted the cupboards. They were beautiful original wood, but she went and painted them stupid like a red burgundy, and I don't like it. Um, yes, it does definitely has nooks and crannies. It has a beautiful staircase as well, and the landing is like when you would see in the Victorian homes, like when you would go up the staircase, and it's a big landing. Like I have like a library nook up in the landing and enough room to yeah, well, we're repainting the cabinets, and actually I'm gonna do a project tomorrow where I bought this beautiful wallpaper. I actually took it upstairs already, but I'll show you the upstairs, the landing, because it's like a whole other like living space. And so like yeah, it's a loft landing, but then there's 3 bedrooms off of it and the bathroom. Now, one thing about this home is it is only 1 bathroom right now. Through this door is another room that we're turning into another bathroom with a walk-in shower. Upstairs, it's got the actual, I think it's like one of the original like not from the 1890s, but like probably from, well, maybe actually it's the clawfoot tub. So Evan, what are you doing, mister? There's Evan. He's going to be 12 in May. And then Chicken Snugget is around here somewhere. And he's going to turn 13. So there are little, yeah. Well, that's what I like about this. Like, it's so timeless. And I kind of want to stick to decorating it. I'd love to kind of be period appropriate, like from when it was built. And then, but also with modern touches, obviously, because, you know, we need certain things like our smart TVs and stuff like that. But I kind of want to do, so this is the one project I'm doing tomorrow is I'm recovering a cabinet upstairs, and I'm turning a little area into like a little library book nook, because also over the last 2 years that I've kind of been gone, we had our first grandbaby, little granddaughter. She's 18 months now, and she's like the jewel of my life, the light of my life, the existence for our entire family now. It's crazy when you have I'm from Canada. When you have, and welcome, when you have a grandbaby, everybody's like, oh, you'll love her, or him or her. But it's an entirely different love to have your, no, I don't, do I have a sock account? Not on YouTube, but I have a sock account on Twitter, but not on YouTube. This channel on YouTube. So if you see me in chats and it's under the Chattie Crafter, or I have Chattie Tapper on Kick, because I'm doing ASMR there, then that's me. So if you saw me on in that chat, that was me. So yes, I've been in Foodie's chat a little bit. I mean, it's been over 2 years. It was online drama, not really that big of a deal, in my opinion. So, I mean, she's living her life the way she wants to. There's nothing that I could say or do to make any difference there. So why bother? And I especially learned the value of no drama in my life now having a grandbaby, because they were here for 4 weeks over the Christmas holidays, and it's just, I don't even know how to explain what it's like. It's like she can do no wrong, and obviously she's only a baby, but she still does no wrong. I video chat them every day, because obviously they live in the States, so I video chat her every day, and that's kind of why I'm doing the little book nook upstairs. So I'm gonna get I have been collecting some storybooks and stuff, and I'm redoing a little cabinet and a rocking chair, and the curtains upstairs, because there's a nice window there, so I'm gonna put some nice flowy curtains, and I'm gonna have a little book nook. And then every night, okay, yes, have a good day, Jessica, thanks for stopping in. Every night I'm gonna call her before bed and read her a book. So since she was born, they came when she was 7 weeks old, stayed for a few weeks. Then they came again when she was 5 weeks old. Then they came again when she was a year, and then they came at Christmas. So yeah, so they've been 4 or 5 times since they had her. But they travel, and so I'm the next travel. I'm gonna travel to see them. I'm working on getting my license again. I've had not had my license for a few years. I let my license lapse over COVID because I wasn't going anywhere and I wasn't doing anything. So I'm retaking the test and getting it done again. So eventually I can drive to them if I want. I do not like driving on highways, but I'm going to learn. My brother's going to help me and things like that. But I'm definitely going to vlog some of that experience. But I found out there's a bus that goes, it's about a 9-hour drive, but I don't care. I'll download some movies and go, and then I can go there and visit them. They live in New York, so it'll be a fun experience, especially over the summer. So I'm probably going to go do that. And I have a few little different kinds of things that I've planned for the channel, especially. I'm on a new medication for the ticks I have. So because sometimes if you notice I touch my face a lot, or I move my eyes weird, or I shrug my shoulders weird, or I'm always like flexing my neck, I have facial ticks and like upper body ticks. So let me see, because there's a message held for review. Can you vlog more about your experience being... Gosh. So anyway, that made my day. Another monitor. How do you just handle this? I don't know what's going on with that. I don't think I have another monitor on my channel, or do I have a moderator? I can't remember if I got a moderator or not. I'll have to find out. I can go through my thing and find out. But so yeah, so that's kind of what's happened. We had our grandbaby. She's beautiful. I won't be posting pictures of her though. I did send a couple people that I am friends with on Twitter or X or whatever it's called, a picture of her. So I'm enjoying sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. I'm enjoying my time with her like immensely. My kids are like my oldest daughter, she had her, so she's had the baby, and then my other three are like, we're not having kids, so she might be my only grandbaby unless the other ones decide they're gonna have kids. So that would be, I mean, it would be good because she would be spoiled and I wouldn't have to worry about anybody else feeling that they weren't equally spoiled, but also seeing what she's changed our entire life and just the way we feel about life. I definitely would like to have more grandbabies to experience that, but if I only end up having one, I'll only have one. But she is we had like a family get together at Christmas, and I said she is like the only thing I care about right now. My poor daughter was like, what? And I'm like, I'm sorry. It's just a totally different love. So if you have a grandbaby, you know what I'm talking about, because it's instantaneously like that. You don't have actually I took one of these. It's for my facial tics and stuff, so that's why it's calmed me down a lot. So, and no, I'm not on any of that anymore, thank God. I went off of it. It took probably 2 years to recover from the damage the benzo did, of taking it for 6 months. So I took it for 6 months, and it took 2 years for the damage that it did to kind of... Hi, corn chowder, how are you, my dear? It took that long for the damage to go away. And oh, sorry, the SSR, actually I do still take Cipralex. I've taken it for 14 years, but I'm trying to learn how to come off of that as well. I was taking the benzos daily, yes. I was taking 5 milligrams, I think it was, every evening, and didn't get a whole lot of education on what they were, what they were for, how they would help, how they wouldn't help, and what it would be like to go off of them. And when they wean you off of them, oh, they're no joke, corn chowder. I'll do a totally separate video on that because I don't mind talking about it because I know that it's really helpful. But yeah, it totally messed with my personality. It messed with my daily life. It messed with my brain, my vision. I actually had to get a different prescription for my vision because it damaged my eyes. It was no joke, no joke. So, but yeah, this is that. I got a lemon haze, I think it is. I don't even, like, I'm Canadian, so it's legal. And I tried it because they said it would help a lot with the ticks, which it has helped tremendously. And also with the restless leg syndrome. I think doctors, they're prescribing. My doctor was really old school, and he pushed medication a lot because he was older, he was retiring. He did it because they do big. So you got to look it up, corn chowder. And coming off of it, they try to wean you off so fast, and the way they wean you off, like, they wanted me to go wean off over 7 days. And I went on some websites and a couple of Facebook groups, and they were telling me, like, what their experience was like, and a lot of it was like what I was experiencing, like double vision, even with my glasses on, foggy brain. I mean, I'm perimenopausal now, so my brain is foggy. That's a whole other story, and that's kind of why I did this channel, to kind of chat and be crafty and maybe do my makeup or do something crafty in the house or whatever, or cook or bake, and just kind of talk about like what it's like to actually be perimenopausal, 45, living your life. So I'm like, I kind of want to do that a little bit. And so I can get advice and kind of camaraderie with other people that are kind of going through the same thing, or if you're going to head into that or whatever, whatever. That is not true. She would never give me passwords for that kind of stuff. Are you kidding me? No way. I was never even a moderator for her channel, and I never wanted to be. So yeah, no. Who knows? Maybe somebody else is running it, but maybe he is, because I'm pretty sure the whole thing is that he wants to maybe come to Canada, or they're planning on having him come to Canada. I have no idea. So I see as much as you do. I know as much as you do just watching her lately, since she moved back to Ottawa. I've been kind of watching her more since she moved back to Ottawa. I wasn't there for the cereal vlogs or any of that kind of stuff, for the end of the Kuwait, nothing like that. Like, I was off of, for a good year, off of anything to do with Corona for like a good year. I had no desire because I had my grandbaby, we were moving, life took over. So, which was really great for me because I didn't get, caught up with that. He is lovely. And he is here. We've been married. We'll be married 19 years this year. We're in our 19th year, and we've been together for 20 years. And he's wonderful. He's a little arthritic. He's a little old, but he's wonderful. He's my rock, and loving the new house, and he's loving not having to go up the stairs to come to bed. So he likes that. We're gonna have a new bathroom put in there. For now, we just go up the stairs to the bathroom, but. And the bathroom's so weird. Like, I'll show the bathroom. You can tell, like, bathrooms weren't, like, super overly important in the 1800s because the bathroom is so weird. And it's so weirdly shaped. It's so awkward. So that's one thing. That's the only thing. Yeah, we're in a new house. Corn chowder. Yeah, maybe. That's the only thing that I dislike about the house. And it's not even a dislike. It's just like I don't understand the point of it. Oh yeah, we didn't paint it. That's why if you don't see any pictures or anything up, we're painting everything. The person who lived in here before, this was a family-owned home, and his niece was living here. They moved. They're an old couple. They moved to a big farm, and he allowed his niece to live here, and she painted everything. Like, I'll show you the paint jobs. It's ridiculous. I do like the green color, but everything is getting painted. There's one room upstairs that she had that was she had it as a closet. Just the whole room was her closet because she was one person. She might have had one roommate that lived here with her, but that was it. She wasn't married. She was young. She was going to college, and she was so like the paint is just the closet is red. It's like as red like a fire engine red. So we're definitely painting that because that's like that's my oldest daughter's room. Like when she comes here with the baby, that's where they stay. So we're definitely painting that. Oh yeah, right. Like it's crazy the way like I think she painted it herself. She maybe had her girlfriends over and painted it herself. So like the ceiling's not bad. Like she took the popcorn off the ceiling because it was a popcorn ceiling. So she did a pretty decent job of that, but the paint is terrible. So we waited because we moved in at the end of November. So we had Christmas and then, you know, like we're not even completely set up in here yet. Like unpacked and whatever. Like we are mostly, but not everything. So we're gonna do hi Fiend. We're gonna do painting is one thing because I'll show you the kitchen. You can go through some of my videos, you'll see the kitchen. The cupboards are red. They actually show like burgundy in the video, but they are red and they are ridiculous. And I'm so mad because she painted, see how these are original wood doors? There's two in the kitchen, the front door, and there's a door that goes from like there's a door that can shut from our living room that goes into our kitchen. It's kind of like a weird, I don't know why they did that, but whatever. It's the way the homes were. She painted it red and the wood molding there, she painted it red in the kitchen as well. It makes me so mad because it's so beautiful, the old wood. So I want to see if we can strip it down and still have the old wood. And eventually we're going to replace the countertops and put a big farmhouse sink in because it's like it's original cabinetry, but the countertops are probably from the 70s or 80s. So it definitely needs new countertop. The floor is new in there. And then I think they had a special on school gymnasium, school classroom floor. And she went and got, because that's the ceramic, like we have ceramic school floors in our bedroom and living room. So I'm like, please let there be the original hardwood under there. So yeah, she painted the molding red just in the kitchen, but it made me so mad. I was like, you have got to be kidding me. But I was told that I could probably strip it down to the original wood and then just maybe might need to sand it and redo it. So we're doing yeah, we're gonna try to strip it. So, you know, well, I am 45, so I'm halfway to 50. So there we go. Yeah, but anyway, that's what we're doing for kind of, we're gonna paint first and then I'm gonna do witness protection. No, I am not. And I did see that Marty passed away, and that's very sad, and I feel very sorry for his family. I heard that it maybe had something to do with an addiction, and I had a nephew who died of an addiction, so I totally feel for his family and friends, and that is so sad. And anyway, so back to the house. So I'm gonna do the like kind of film some of the stuff I do, just to kind of we want to restore it back to its, like, it has a lot of its charm, but we want to kind of improve on the charm that it already has and kind of stick with the period a little bit but modernize it. I don't know, I have a whole bunch of Pinterest boards, maybe I can share them, like if I go on StreamYards or something, I can share my screen and share the thing. I'm gonna take a thing of Pepsi Zero. I am not sponsored by them, by the way, and it does give me heartburn, but I need a little bit of caffeine. Yeah, so we're gonna do a little bit of that. We're gonna do when was our house built? In the late 1800s, so it is over 100 years old, and it is so well built. So well built. The heat has been modernized. It has central air. We got us, my daughter and son-in-law got us a smart Google, like, smart thermostat that kind of connects to our Google Smart Home, and and they, you know, they got me kind of set up with all the gadgets to bring us into the 20th century from the way the house was. So yeah, I think it was the Victorian area. Like, I went on and looked up like pictures of what the house would have looked like back in the 1800s and, you know, the early 1900s, and it was so beautiful. A lot of Gothic, like a lot of them were decorated kind of Gothic, like dark purples and blacks, and I like that too, but I don't really want a dark home. I want like farmhouse chic. I got a really beautiful new light that's going in the kitchen that I'll do like a little video on, and it is oh my god, this is hitting me pretty hard. So like my brain is going, it's only one THC. Where did I put the bed? I need to be like, what the heck? Yeah, it's only one. It's the lemon zest 2-to-1, so it's 2 CBD and 1 oh no, what the heck, total cannabis, I don't even know. 2-to-1, so 435 milligrams of the CBD and 322 milligrams of the THC. And then it's got, I don't even know. It's hitting me. And like, I'm not used to it a little bit. So it's kind of like, it's slowing my brain down, which is nice for bedtime, but maybe I'll do it at bedtime and not when I'm going to do a video, because I like my tooth was really bothering me because I got it pulled, and my wisdom tooth. I'm 45 and got my wisdom tooth pulled. So I was like, oh, I'll just, because I already had taken some Motrin and then it was still aching. So I'm like, oh, I'll try this because it's new. Like I just got it. And I'm like, I don't know how to use this stupid thing. So I took a puff, but like you put it, like, I don't know, it shows like if you want 1 or 2 or 3, I don't know. So I thought it was 1 milligram of THC, 2 milligrams of CBD. Why did I think that? I don't know, but I like have stoned myself, I think. So, which is I'm not used to, but it has stopped a lot of my tics. So that's really that's a helpful effect from it. So, but I did my makeup today. I don't do my makeup very often. I did the purples because if you have hazel eyes, purples is supposed to be like really good for bringing out the green in your eyes. And then, oh, I have new glasses coming because you can see that this is broken. That's a story for another day. It's a work story. But yeah, so I don't know how food does this on all those edibles, because you're seeing real time the effects of it. So if you want something that at first you're really chatty and happy, and then it makes you feel like you want to take a nap and it takes away your pain, then go for it. I'm not gonna like say if it's legal where you're at, go for it. I feel like taking a nap though. My gosh, I think I'm behind on the chat too. Yeah, because look, do I have hamburger eyes? What the heck? Okay, YouTube, I did not know that was going to happen to me. Oh, my breath's coming out too. I might go color my hair. I don't know. Like these highlights are, I don't know, they're a little bit old, so I don't know. I might go just all one color. I haven't decided yet. I kind of want to do like in my profile picture there. That was I had done a red, and maybe last year, and then I dyed it. I stripped it. Sorry, I'm gonna check this message. Because I have a grandbaby now. Can't be a wild person. And grandmas don't show their milkers. That's why. So, yes, that is, and plus I obviously am feeling the effects from this vape. Hello, we're just talking about that. Get with the picture. So, I have no idea. None. I haven't even thought of them. Not a thought in the world of that situation. Who knows? Maybe Foodie knows. I don't know. But I don't. Thank God. What else was I going to say? There was something else I was going to talk about. Oh, the age of my dogs. So I was going to talk about that. Pardon me. I never said I went to the hospital ever. So I have no idea. That never happened. My dogs. So as a family, we've been trying to get the kids. They are adult kids. Like my youngest is like 17. To the fact that our dogs are 12 and 13. So we're trying to get our family wrapped around the idea. Nope, that never happened. So we're trying to get them wrapped around the idea that, they're old, and like that's old for dogs. They're littler dogs. Snuggie is a pug cross, so pugs actually have a pretty good long life if they're well bred. He's a pug cross, so he doesn't have a lot of the issues that pugs have. Evan, he's like a spry little guy. So yeah, he's like a spry little guy, and we're not here for any of that stuff. So bye-bye. Have a wonderful day. I'm just not interested in any of that stuff. It's been 2 years. I'm not interested. Go back and watch the other videos if you want to know. I don't have anything to say about it. It's been over 2 years. I moved on with my life. All that's done and over with. So let's talk about other fun things that have nothing to do with any of that drama, because drama drains you. Drama drains your life. Oh, I don't want to say anything negative or positive. It's her life. She needs to live it. So she needs to be comfortable. If she's comfortable the way she's living her life, then good for her. I have enough of my own vices, issues, drama, my own morality that I can't even think about another person's. I have enough just thinking about mine and my family and my marriage, so I don't even think. Sometimes I watch background noise for background noise, but I try not to judge anyone anymore, because there's a lot of things that you learn when you're faced with them, and when you are embarrassed online, when you learn, when you made mistakes, when you overreacted, when you got involved with things that weren't even your business. That's why I took 2 years, and my channel is not going to be anything to do with judging anybody else or picking apart anybody else, or like, I'm literally going to talk about my own experiences in life, because that's the only thing I personally can talk about with 100% certainty is my own life and my own struggles and my own obstacles and my own triumphs, whatever. And like, I can talk about my own house, I can talk about my own family, I can talk about my own crafts, my own food, my own issues, but I have no right to talk about anybody else's issues, because I don't live their life. I'm not involved in their life. I don't know their surrounding circumstances when they're not online. And the very final thing, and the very one thing that is the biggest thing, is your own karma, because I believe in karma. And when you are negative, and when you are critical, and you are judgmental, and you shine light on somebody else's faults before your own, or in spite of your own, or from monetary gain, there's gonna be things in your life that are gonna come up, and you may wonder why without even realizing that, maybe because I make a living judging another person. So I don't want to do that. I want to make a living judging another person. I'm not gonna go to heaven or the afterlife, and God's gonna be like, "How did you do your time? How did you do your social media time?" And then I'm gonna say to him, "Oh, well, I did it, you know, judging other people. Oh, I was a reaction channel. I decided," and not that I'm gonna say there are reaction channels that I like that are like, this isn't pointed at anybody. This is a group statement. This doesn't affect, it doesn't, there isn't one single person, one single channel. It's just a group thing, my opinion only. I think that if I was to go up there and say it was a reaction channel for certain people or a certain person, and I watched their videos and talked about what they did and brought notice to their body, brought notice to what they were eating, brought notice to the noises they made, brought notice to the state of their home. That's what I did. I don't think that I'm going to be rewarded for that. Now, if I go up there and say I tried to use my time by learning from my mistakes, by being a better person, by loving on my grandbaby, that's my biggest thing now. Like, you'll probably leave this channel because I'm talking about my grandbaby so much, but she's the highlight of my entire being in life. For the 1000th time of saying that already on this channel. But yeah, I want to be able to say, I learned from mistakes and I made a new channel, and I was, I talked about my own life, my own shortcomings. I learned from it. I made a community where we could talk and have fun, and people could learn the struggles of perimenopause, that they're not alone, that there's different tricks you can do. And then I showed them how to make crafts that I know how to make, and I maybe brightened their day a little bit. I sat and showed them how to redo a piece of furniture. I showed, like, those are and I want to be able to say, like, that's how I spend the time on social media. Because if he's gonna say, like, what did you do for your day? Like, what did you do when you were awake? What did you do when you were doing videos? Maybe he'll ask that. Maybe it'll flash before like a screen, like people say, like your life flashes before a screen. I don't want him to then say to me, well, like, did you think you were an important enough person to speak on their life? What am I gonna say? Yes, Lord, I did. Like, I'll be so ashamed. So ashamed. So I really did. Like, the 2 years that I was offline, like, I was offline for a good year, like, just not even doing anything, not lurking, nothing, like, because, like I said, I was absorbed with my life. Then I started just coming in to, like, maybe Leo Mama's chat. Who else was I in? I'm trying to think who else's little chat I like to go into sometimes. Leo Mama, I don't even know. Oh, like, I wanted to just sing a couple times to just kind of, give her some support because of what she was going through. Cancer has affected my life. Just, it's a terrible, terrible disease, and nobody deserves it. And anybody that is saying, oh, you deserve it, no, nobody deserves that. That's just, we were never meant to have cancer in life. When Adam and Eve were put, this is my opinion, my religion, when Adam and Eve were put on the earth, it was disease free. There was no disease, there was no lack, there was no anger, hurt, nothing. So just because you come online and say something about somebody, judge somebody, does not mean you deserve to get a disease. So anybody that is saying that, because I have seen a couple comments like that, you better hope that the words that you speak out in your lips, you speak out loud, never come back to you, because nobody deserves that. It's a terrible, terrible, terrible disease. It affects every aspect of your life. Not only does it affect your health, your appearance, everything. I don't know. I think we all judge. Yes. Yeah, there was nothing wrong with it. There was nothing wrong with judging, but to come on and just make statements about it, judgmental statements all the time, videos about it, then that's when it starts getting to the point where you're like, what are you gaining? Like, of course, I will sit in my own personal, when I'm watching a video, and in my mind be like, oh my God, how could they eat all that? Oh my God, why did they do that? Like, those thoughts will come through my mind. But to make a video about it, to act like I'm superior and you should listen to what I have to say about anybody, you should never listen to what I have to say about anybody but myself. Because I'm the only person that I know everything about and that I can say that I experienced it, so I can talk about it. And that's one thing I learned, because I never want to, again, strike out to hurt a person in any way that will affect their life for any extended period of time. And I never want to get caught up in anything that will draw attention away from me focusing on myself. Because if I sit and start focusing on somebody else, then I stop working on myself, and I'm not going to do that. I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to improve, because I can always improve. And that's a great thing, because I can talk about all my faults and never be hurting anybody because they're my faults. So anyway, I don't want to rant or whatever. Like, those are just my opinions and like my verbal diarrhea here. But and things that I've learned. Oh gosh. In my mind, I never even thought about that. The word toast. I never thought, oh, wow. And I was an absolute idiot, an absolute fool idiot to ever do something like that. Like, disrespectful and so uneducated, very uneducated to do that. Very uneducated. And I go back and oh, okay. Sorry, my grandbaby is, I didn't even know my husband was on, so that's what's the moderator on. My daughter and grandbaby are trying to get a hold of me, and like I said, I must go because that is my number one priority. So I'm gonna go, and I will be back with another video. I'm gonna do some live vlogs. I'm gonna do some regular videos, whatever, and then tomorrow I'm gonna do a video because like I said, I'm gonna do a little restoration video. Maybe I'll do a house tour, but anyway, I will let you go. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for listening to me ramble, and if you go to the dollar store, highly recommend getting this. If you are Canadian and go to Dollarama, buy this. You will not regret it. Okay, have a wonderful day, you guys. Bye. How do I get out of here? Close? No. Oh, I want to go, but I'm like, how do I get out of here? Okay, settings maybe? No. Oh gosh, guys, I'm so... Is it this? There we go. Okay. Oh, that... Okay, all right. I don't know. Okay, do I just go here? Okay, there we go.